One of the creepiest moments in Obsession isn't one of the murders or the body horror, it's a simple phone call. After Bear realizes just how badly the One-Wish Willow has twisted his wish, he does the only logical thing left. He calls the customer service number on the box, hoping someone can reverse what he's done. But instead of getting answers, we as the audience are left with more questions. The voice on the other end sounds strangely normal. He's calm, almost bored, like this is just another customer complaint. There's no panic, no sympathy, no urgency in his voice. It's as if Bear isn't the first person who's called begging for help, and probably won't be the last. Honestly, when I saw this in theaters, this was the most unsettling scene in the whole movie. It wasn't the body horror, or Nikki walking backwards and doing strange things. It was Bear on the other end of this phone call. Now, who exactly is this guy? Well, if you haven't seen the film or recent interviews, we know the person who plays the man on the other end of the phone call is Curry Barker. He voices the eerie, nonchalant customer service representative on the other end of the phone in this movie. But besides that point, who actually is this man? The movie never tells us who this man is. We know he understands exactly how the One-Wish Willow works. He immediately knows Bear's situation. He explains that the wish can't simply be undone, and casually drops one of the film's most disturbing lines, in my personal opinion. Just because you chose this for her doesn't make it less real. Honestly, that gave me the goosebumps when I heard that. That sentence completely changes how we're supposed to think about this curse. Then comes the moment that really stuck with me. The representative asks Bear if he'd like to speak with Nikki. He doesn't mention how she's doing, doesn't say anything about her situation. He just says, "Would you like to speak with her?" In this scene, Bear hesitates to say anything, and suddenly, all you hear is Nikki screaming, wailing, gnashing, as if she's being tortured behind the phone. After hearing this, Bear hangs up. But here's what's interesting. What if he didn't? What if he didn't hang up? The representative didn't just offer proof that Nikki was still somewhere inside the curse. He offered Bear a conversation. That wording feels deliberate. It raises the possibility that the real Nikki was trapped somewhere outside her own body, aware of everything that was happening but completely powerless to stop it. The movie never confirms that interpretation, but it certainly leaves the door open. Now that brings us back to the biggest mystery. Who was the man on the phone? There are a few possibilities. Maybe he's just an employee working in whatever organization created the One-Wish Willow. I've seen that online. His detached attitude almost feels like someone who's answered this exact call hundreds, maybe